Hello YouTube family, and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel. Once again, just before I start the episode, I just want to say a big thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, so thank you very much. And please keep supporting the channel by continuing to like, comment, subscribe, and please turn on the post notification bell so you are notified as to when an episode is uploaded. And we are uploading every day. So getting back on this series, we're going to continue with the Manchester United Master League series on the difficulty legend mode. As you are aware, I've self-styled myself as the legend killer, where we're changing the game and taking over. So in the previous match we lost 3-2 to Real Madrid. At one point we were 2-0 down, and I actually thought to myself that I'm not actually going to put this episode up, but we managed to get back into the game by scoring 2 goals. In the second half we conceded a goal quite early on, but I'm not too disappointed. So we're going to continue now. We're going to go ahead and hopefully play Fiorentina. But before I do, just to give you a quick update, what I've done is I've gone into negotiations. In the previous episode you saw all the players that I've listed, so I'm now going to start to make a decision on who we could possibly buy. But what I did was I also went into my team and I listed a lot of players for the transfer list. So for example, people like Bernard, Mengi, Taylor. So a lot of the young youth players, I've literally put them on the transfer list because I don't want them. But players such as Williams, Twanzebe, Fosu Mensah, Dallo, this young player called Joel Garner. I think that's his first name, but Garner anyway, he's a defensive midfielder, and he's actually a very good player. He's one for the future, so I'm going to keep him. And some of the young players such as Twanzebe, I've probably going to put on loan at some point, but for now just keep him in the squad just to give him better football. So I've got someone like Greenwood, but someone like Danny Miller, he's on the transfer list. Chong's obviously been put out on loan, so I've gone and done that just so you're aware. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our listed players, and the first player that I'm probably going to want to go for is Luka Jovic. So that's someone that I feel would be a really good player for the team. He's young, and I think he'll do really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump up his salary to 86, which then probably means I won't really be able to buy anyone because I wanted to put his release fee up. But what we'll do is we'll bump it up to about 58 million, 60. Yeah, let's bump it up to about 63. Let's see what happens. Goal bonus. This could possibly get rejected, but I'm mindful that I don't want to buy a player that then gets taken away from me. So I have given him a salary increase, but I've also put it up to 63 million his release fee. So he's got a hike in salary, but we'll wait for that. Whilst we're also doing that, I'm also going to bid for Bernardeschi. So I'm going to bid for Bernardeschi also, and whoever literally comes first. So Juve, I'm just trying to think what his release fee is. Okay, so he doesn't have a release fee, which could make it slightly problematic in terms of what we bid for. So we're just going to go with the market value for now, and see if we can get him onto the books. But again, he doesn't have a release fee. Oops, I'm not going to give him one. Give him an appearance bonus, a goal bonus, and a win bonus. So hopefully we can do a nice deal there. And what I'll also do is I don't know whether they'll allow us to purchase Bernardeschi on the cheap, so I'm also going to bid for Douglas Costa. So I'm just preempting to see whether we can actually get a player on board. So he's not impressed with the contract, so I'm going to give him 96. Give him an appearance bonus, a goal bonus, and a win bonus. So again, as I said, I've identified the right hand side as a position where we're quite weak, but if I could get these three, I'd be very happy. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get any players out as well, and see what happens. So they're the three that we're going to bid for now. I do need a defensive midfielder, but I'd rather go with the attacking lot, and hopefully Fred and McTominay could possibly end up filling some of those defensive midfielder duties. Of course, they won't be as good as Mata in that position, but if all else fails, I'll end up going with Danilo Pereira. But let's just see how much money we got. We don't have a lot actually for Manchester United, which is quite surprising. But let's get on to the second game. So that's where we're at. We're just going to forward on, see how these transfers play out. But as I said, there's not going to be much transfers going on. Pretty much only a few players coming in. A lot of the young players, hopefully, I hope to shift out. And I'm really excited. It's going to be a difficult series, but it's one that I wanted to put out there. I hope I don't get sacked. I hope I can do well in terms of winning games and performing really well. So let's get it going. Let's change up the game plan. So let's get a few others into the game. So I'm going to give Romero a little go. I'm going to bring in Phil Jones, Bailly. So I like to always have two teams. So Dallo, I'll give him a game. Let's bring in Brandon Williams. Matic will come on now. Do I bring him on for Fred, who becomes 77, or do I bring him on for McTominay? I'm going to bring him in for Fred for now. Actually, no, I'm going to go with McTominay for now, just simply because I like to always give the youngsters a go. I'm going to put him as a centre midfielder. That could be a bit of a mistake. And I'm going to give James a go. Actually, I'm going to leave the front free. I'm not quite happy with the replacements. So that's what we'll probably end up doing, giving the front three a little go. And what I might do is bring on Garner, because I probably want to give him a little run out. And who do I feel that's probably not going to get a game? So I'll probably just bring him off for De Gea for now. And hopefully we'll give him a few minutes. So let's get going. Hopefully we're obviously on 0 points. Fiorentina have won their game against Bayern Munich. So hopefully we can do really well. Now, as I said, they're playing with a 3-5-2, so that does give us a lot of options down the wings. But of course, it just means their two strikers are up against our two centre-backs. So that's something we just have to be mindful of. But Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams, and the boys look ready. And I'm actually quite happy with the incoming players. So I think they could do really well. So let's get it started. So Bailly, I actually thought Bailly would actually go on to do really well, but he's had a lot of injuries. Hopefully he can kick-start the season coming up. But a good ball there. Little dink in the box, tries to catch him out. Rashford comes out to McTominay. Again, I'm a big fan of his. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. So I think with legend mode we're going to have to be more patient than ever. Just bide our time. But of course, a lot of pace in the team. Let's get the ball in the box. A bit too high. But have we got it? Oh! That fell nicely. Pogba, the star player there, but I think we've done well. Oh, Brandon Williams, can you get that ball out to Martial? He's dispossessed, and Fiorentina now with their first attack. Get the ball out wide, but look at, well, Pogba close him down. But I've kept with the front three that I did in the previous game, because I felt that I wasn't really happy with the replacements that we've currently got, but we have bidded for a few. So hold the ball up there. McTominay hits the ball down the line. This is where we've got to be very, very mindful. And can we get a good ball out there? Martial on the run. He's cut in. Oh, referee! That's a penalty! What the? VAR, where's VAR when you need it? Out to the left it goes. I thought that was a penalty there. We'll see what happens. Well done, McTominay's actually managed to get in there. Martial's actually got himself up. See if we can get a ball out there for Rashford. Oh, nearly just got that in. I say, Rashford, if he can get himself in the box, he can, and what a goal! We've had a lot of joy down that left-hand side. Diego's very happy. I thought that should have been a penalty of Martial. But Rashford here, I think I've actually done really well by putting him up front and moving Martial down to the left. But it's good football there. A lot of pace and power, and of course a lot of skill as well. But well played there by Bruno. He's been instrumental. And the first time in the box, and he manages to get in front of his marker, and that's a nice tidy finish. So as you can see, first time ball in the box. Senses that the ball's coming in early, and a fantastic finish. So that's a great start. But I also feel that on this difficulty, it's literally one chance for the opposition, and they can get back into the game. So we've just got to be very patient, not dive in as I like to do. Be very aggressive and trying to win the ball, but that can actually make me look very silly as well. But I have to say, I'm very impressed with McTominay, Brandon Williams. Bruno, can he find that ball for Lingard? And that's why I've actually got Lingard in the team to make those runs in. Hopefully cause panic amongst the opposition defenders. But we've lost the header. So Brandon Williams, can he get that? Oh, unlucky. Got to be careful. And didn't really close him down because I felt, well, we've got enough players in the box, but they've done really well. Frank Ribery, an amazing player, one of the legends of the game, puts a lovely ball in there, but the attacker just couldn't get the header. So well marshalled there by Diego Dallo. So we're going to put everyone up there and see if we can get everyone there, but I've decided to play the ball there.
Lifting it over.
Phil Jones. Remember when he first signed from Blackburn many years ago? Was earmarked to be a future England centre-back, but he was actually signed by Alex Ferguson, if you weren't aware of that. So he's been at the club for many years. Hopefully I can get the best out of him.
He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses.
Oh, I nearly got him there.
Out to the right.
It became very hard to push off the ball. Hopefully McTominay can keep him there. See, hopefully we can just marshal him out. So they've had a lot of the ball. Good header. Oh, this is where we're now going to be at our most dangerous, is counter-attack.
Diogo Dallo plays it forward.
Hopefully.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh, nice. Good football there. Martial's made the run. Can you find him? Oh. And then this. Oh. Oh. Sorry, I didn't realise that was coming to him. But
Pogba dinks one in.
We're playing a lot of balls over the top because it's just a lot of movement right in front of me. And that's the reason for doing it.
The counter is on.
But we're 2-on-2. Oops. Got to be very careful. Not concentrating as much as I want. I'm just enjoying literally playing with the front three. It's thoroughly enjoyable. And we go into the half-time with the lead, 54%. I think we're playing more of a direct game here with Manchester United rather than trying to keep possession. But I'm going to keep it going because we are actually causing havoc. A lot of chances. Well, we just need to keep it going. So we'll see how this plays out.
The game has already resumed here.
But Fiorentina kicked off, and again playing it wide. I think they've struggled down the wings, or contain us down the wings, because they're obviously playing this 3-5-2 formation. So that means that we have a lot of joy down the wings. But again, McTominay's absolutely been a monster in there. I mean, he's literally won everything. really pushed us off the ball. Didn't know what was going on there. Good chance, but maybe I was just going on so much about McTominay. But Phil Jones has been muscled out, and the striker really should have put that away. But this is where you've got to take your chances. We're going to go long. Just get it out there. Rashford, and he wins the header. Oh, Pogba's closed down and has lost the ball. Oh, great tackle by Diego Dallo. Lingard, great. He's turned him, and he's going to get an early cross in there. Oh! So Bruno, can he conjure up a nice little pass there? Oh, nearly gets it over. Sometimes I think you're just literally one pass away. Let's hold him up. We do get a lot of players forward, so as you can see, we're susceptible to the counter-attack. Phil Jones has been out-muscled once again. That's slightly worrying, and that's why I want Koulibaly in there. But we literally got everybody up there, so we have to be mindful of the counter-attack. But fortunately, on this occasion, we've got away with it. So I think this is just how it's going to go. It's going to be chances galore. And we just have to see. But I'm actually quite happy. Brandon Williams has shown some really good skills. Shown what a talent he is. Let's get these triangles that I've mentioned in previous episodes. Couldn't get the ball out there. Pogba, see him out there.
Lovely feet.
Good header, Phil Jones. About time. Can we get this tackle? So they've managed to get the ball. Good header there.
Oh, real danger here. That's what has to be done now.
Right, we've got the ball out. And Rashford, can he get it? Oh, I saw the pass, just couldn't execute it in time. But I think that's our best chance on the counter-attack. Hit him with the speed that we have. And then here, just be careful, just slow it down.
He's got options out wide.
Right, so we've got the centre back out. Bailey. Get it to
Lingard.
He's got the ball down to Rashford.
That won't get through. Well, it's a crossing
Rashford's closing him down. I think I'm going to need to make some substitutions again. Hopefully, if we can see this result out, I'd be ecstatic. You know, we've done really well, and to me, it's been a really tough game. But Brandon Williams, can he find the header? McTominay. Oh, referee!
That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
It's completely taken him out, and had he got there, it was a very good tactical foul there, to be honest, because had he managed to get past him, well, Rashford was on his way, so he's literally just taken him out. A yellow for the team, as we say. I'm actually just thinking, should I take the shot? But that would be very silly of me when we've got a pass on here. So let's just get the pass on. It's not a shot, it's actually a pass. See if we can dink it over. Oh, he's offside. That was a bit of a damp squib. But you can see what we were trying to do. Get the defenders out and see if we can get it over the top. But that's been our real outlet over the top, and it's actually worked really well, even in the Real Madrid match, as you can see. And that's what pace does. And if you're coupled with obviously a good football ability as well, it's a very advantage. Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying there, to be honest. Just waffling on, but a bit nervous here. So we're just talking about speed and how essential of a asset it is to have. Ah, well done. There, Williams gets it out there. Bruno. Oh, nearly gets a pass on there to Rashford.
Looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
But I say, I didn't really get the subs that I wanted, but that's what Pogba does. He wins a lot of balls in that centre midfield area.
Played out to the right.
Gotta be careful.
Ribery.
Brandon Williams, very aggressive, tenacious in a tackle. And I'm actually quite impressed. I think I'll get a few subs on here for some of the players that haven't played. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off Fernandez. I'm going to take off for Mata. Fred I'm going to bring on for Pogba. I want to get Garner in there because I remember putting him in the team. So James Garner, and I'm taking a bit of a risk here. Well, actually, no, I'm going to take off Lingard, and what I'll do is I'll actually bring Garner on from McTominay there. He'll be the defensive midfielder, and I'll switch Mata up there. He can go into be the centre midfielder. Mata will be the second striker. Can he play right wing? If I can bring him down and maybe make him an attacking midfielder, possibly. Right, so that's how we'll do it. So we'll just have it a bit like this, shore it up. Who else can I bring on that hasn't really had a game? Pereira. Actually, what I want to bring on is Mason Greenwood. So I'm bringing him on for Rashford, and I'm going to bring on Pereira for Martial. Again, I'm just going to put him as a second striker there. And Igala, I don't know who else to take off, to be honest. Now we just have to leave it like that. And I think the back four, I think they deserve it. Regardless of the result, I think they've done really well. And I think they deserve the fact that they get to see this game out. But a great... oh, that's a mistake. No! What happened there? Wasn't concentrating. Sometimes you're looking at a few other things, but get a nice little dink. And let's see if we can get this ball out there to Garner. What's Garner doing up there? He's a defensive midfielder. Oh. This is what pressure does. Oh, great tackle.
With time running out, they have to get the ball.
Knock it out, down the wings.
If it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
The ball was looking for Mata, but wasn't really executed too well. So Fiorentina back on the charge. Need to close this ball out.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Oops, that's two mistakes. No! Oh, I don't know what's happened there. We should actually be 2-1 down. Making a lot of mistakes. Let's just get it out.
And out to safety.
Trying to play too much football at the back. We've got away with one, boys. I think Fiorentina will be kicking themselves. Well done to Romero, though. Where he's managed to make those two exceptional saves at the end. McTominay looks absolutely shattered. He's put a shift in. But we've got to win, no matter how it comes. But I am slightly worried. I think it's going to be a lot more harder than I thought, this legend mode. But a few players. Brandon Williams only on 4.5 average rating. I felt that's a bit harsh. I thought he played really, really well. Bruno didn't really get much of the ball, but it was quite difficult trying to find him. I think sometimes what we need to do is probably slow the play down. So Real Madrid on 6 points. We're on 3. So, I mean, look, if we could get a result from Bayern Munich, I think that would be really, really good. But we've managed to get the win. That's the main thing. I think we need to slow down the play. So I think maybe pass it a bit more, get the players up, because what we're doing is we're just literally going long as quick as possible, and it creates a massive gap between the defence, the midfield, and the attackers. And sometimes you can think it's playground football. So I think what I need to try and do is maybe think twice before hitting the ball long, looking for the pace. I mean, it's worked for us because it's managed to get us 3 goals in 2 games, but we'll see what happens. I'll probably just quickly see what happens here with some of the transfers. So Jovic is accepted. Bernardeschi has declined the offer. I think we probably need to increase the transfer fee, but we've got Douglas Costa, so we've got 2 players that can come in. And I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably accept for now Luka Jovic. So I'll probably go with Luka Jovic for now, even though I probably think Douglas Costa in this moment in time would suit us better. But look, I'm not actually going to make a decision. I'm going to reflect over it and see, as I said, because the next match isn't what we need at this moment in time. So as we can see, we've got Bernardeschi. So we'll see what happens. But I just want to see what the release clause is. So they've accepted the 63 million release clause. So that's really good. But I'm going to end the video now. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's going to be a roller coaster of a ride, I reckon, this Legend difficulty season. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So please continue to support this channel. A big thank you in advance. And please continue to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell to be notified as to when an episode has been uploaded. We will be uploading episodes daily. But remember, we're changing the game and taking over. Hasta la vista.